Hey guys, going over Apple stock here on April 16, 2025. We are on unusual whales here, taking a look at the price targets from these firms. On April 14th, which was 2 days ago, we do have 5 new price targets. But again, keep in mind that D.A. Davidson here made a reiteration of a higher price target here from 230 to about 260 within the same day. We've got Needham here with a 225 price target, JP Morgan with 245, and then Citigroup here with 245. And again, D.A. Davidson here with 260. All of them going to be a buy recommendation. And then the only ones before that is KeyBank and Jefferies with hold and a sell. Let's go ahead and jump straight into Webull chart here. So here we are with Apple at 195 today in the after hours. I'm going to go ahead and share with you my personal opinion and what I personally would do. And again, I'm not forcing anyone to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just sharing my personal opinion. So take that with a grain of salt and do what you think is best for your own portfolio. And again, I'm going to be talking from a long-term perspective investor. I really think this is a really strong dip opportunity, especially while we are below $200. I think between $184 and $200 is a really good place to be starting a position or looking to dollar cost average. If we do drop down below 184, that's where I personally would look to add a bigger position here into Apple. I think at some point we're going to get a recovery here to the 200-day moving average. And again, even while we're below the 200-day moving average, I think it's at a really good dip opportunity. If you want to compare the current price here down to about 184, I'm bearing in mind that this is a 5% drop. And then the worst case scenario, just a possibility. Of course, we could go lower, but personally, I don't think we drop any lower than 163. That is right around a 16% drop. Unless we have like a big recession or overall market drop that's even further down. But I don't think we drop below 163. I think the bottom here is going to be this low we've had here at 169. I think the worst is over, but I'm not saying that, we can't retest these lows. That is going to be a possibility, and I have to bear that in mind. And again, I have cash on the side to dollar cost average if we get down to those lows. I think selling covered calls would be a good idea as well if you're wanting to play the volatility in this market right now. In terms of shares, though, I don't mind adding between 184 and 200. I think this is a really good dip opportunity. And again, below 184, I'll look to add a bigger position. At some point, I do think we're going to retest this resistance at 200. It's right around a 3% move from current prices. 211 as well. That's right around a 9% move. And then this potential gap fill that may occur back up to about 220. Close to 14%. You've got the 200-day moving average right around 17%. And then, of course, the all-time high at 260. That's right around a 34% move on Apple stock. So, again, if you are long-term on Apple stock, let us know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. I shared with you my personal opinion. I do lean more towards a recovery here for Apple stock. And while we do dip down lower and lower, I think this is a good time to be dollar cost averaging. That's what I'm personally doing. And again, I'm not forcing anyone to do there. Would like to hear your guys' thoughts as well on Apple stock and what you plan on doing at these current prices. Are you waiting for a bigger dip, or do you think this is a pretty good considerable dip opportunity to be adding into and then holding long term? If you don't have a community yet for Apple stock, I highly recommend joining our Discord. It's free to join, and there's over 32,000 people with also a dedicated chat section for Apple stock. QR code on the left side there for Discord, and then also link down below in the description for our Discord link. And this is going to be optional, but if you do want to join Patreon for our live entries and exits on stocks and options, including Apple stock, you can join our Patreon. And again, it's going to be a 90% off permanent discount as we're celebrating our 5-year anniversary. If you want to join, check out the Patreon link on the left side or second link down below in the description. See if we have any open spots available. If you do secure a spot, it's going to be a permanent discount forever for you. And it is a grandfathered price in for anyone who does join before the discount is over. So thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want to see more Apple videos. I do make a lot of Apple videos, stock, technical analysis, and also my personal opinions, and I also go over the unusual whales latest price targets here from these firms. I try to go over them, especially when there's new updates, and so if this is something you're interested in, feel free to just turn on notifications on the YouTube channel here, and more than happy to share my thoughts and then also share the data that I have here on unusual whales. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video for Apple stock.